So now the next one, wildcard character. So better to keep subheading generic methods and wildcard character, generic methods and wildcard character question mark, wildcard character question mark, generic methods and wildcard character question mark, wildcard character question mark, generic methods and wildcard character question mark. Okay, now here make sure. So this one is a bit important, I mean a bit difficult. Take special care to understand this concept. Okay, now sir, I have one requirement, like I have array list of string L is equal to new array list of string. I have one array list of string is there. We can add the string type of objects, correct? For this array list we can add only string type of objects. Now I am calling m1 method by passing L as the argument. Sir, I am calling m1 by passing array list of string as argument. Okay, now the target here is, observe, public. How to declare this m1 method? How to declare m1? Public static void m1 of, public static void m1 of array list of string L. Because we are passing public static, we are passing L. L is what type? Array list of string type. That's why. So how to declare m1? M1 of array list of string type. Okay, like now my target is, sir, after some time my requirement is, I created array list of integer. I created array list of integer. L1 is equal to new array list of integer. New array list of integer. I am calling m1 by passing L1 as the argument. I am calling m1 by passing L1 as the argument. Now can you tell, for this requirement can I use this method? Yes or no? Oi, L1 is what type? Array list of integer type. But m1 method can take which one? Array list of string type. For this requirement can I use that method? No, because mismatch is there in the argument type. Sir, here you are passing L1. L1 is of what type? Array list of integer. But this method can take what type? Array list of string type. Compulsory we should go for new method. Okay, public static void m1, public static void m1 array list of, public static void m1 array list of, here I am taking array list of, here integer L, like I have to take. Are getting compulsory because the argument type is different. That's why compulsory we should pass a different type. Now array list of double L2 is equal to new array list of double. Array list of double L2 is equal to new array list of double. Sir, for this requirement, so I want to call m1 method by passing L2 as the argument. For this requirement can I use the first method? Oi, for this can I use the first method? No. Can I use the second method? No, because second method can take array list of integer, but here which thing I am passing? Array list of double. Sir, for this requirement first one not matched, second one not matched, compulsory we should go for what? A new method, public static void m1 of array list of double L, array list of double L. Sir, after some time my requirement is array list of student I am taking. Array list of student L3 is equal to new array list of student, like new array list of student m1 method I am taking by passing L3 as the argument. Sir, can I use first method? Array, can I use the first method for this requirement? No. Can I use the second method? No, because here student, but the second method is integer. Can I use the third method? No. Compulsory we should go for what? A new method, public static m1 array list of student L. Are you getting? Compulsory we should go for new method, right? Sir, after some time, my requirement is array list of customer. Array list of customer, compulsory we should go for new method. Sir, array list of string buffer, compulsory we should go for a new method. If I can take, there are several M1 method. If there is a change in the argument type, compulsory we should go for new method, new method, new method. Length of the code is going to increase and the readability is going to be down. Correct or not? Okay, this is how I can solve this problem. Simple. I want to declare only one M1 method which can take array list of any type of the argument. Are you getting? You can call that method by passing array list of any type. Array list of string type, array list of integer type, array list of double type, student type, customer type. Any type you can call. Such type of method I want to declare. Yes, is it possible or not? Yes, what is that method is? These many methods are not required. Simple, only one method declaration. M1 method by, we can call this method by passing array list of any type. Are you getting? We can call M1 by passing array list of question mark. Question mark means what? Any type, no problem at all. If I declare my method like this, sir, you can call that method by passing array list of integer, string. We can call that method by passing array list of integer. We can call that method by passing array list of double, student, customer, like. Is it advantageous method or not? Yes. Have you observed the point, right? Okay. So that is what is the difference between array list of string, array list of question mark, right? Okay. This is. Now let me summarize. I hope you people got the basic idea. Okay. Now just observe this one. Sir, is this method is advantageous method or not? Array? Advantageous method or not? Yes. Okay. Now I am taking, observe. Sir, M1 of array list of string L. M1 of array list of string L. Sir, can you tell how we can call this method? We can call this method by passing array list of. We can call this method by passing array list of only string type. We can't pass any other type. Sir, I am taking M1 of array list of question mark L. Can you tell how we can call this method? We can call this method by passing array list of. We can call this method by passing array list of any type, no restrictions, right? We can call this method by passing array list of any type, no restriction. We can call this method by passing array list of integer type, array list of double type, array list of string type, like any type you can pass, no problem at all. Okay. This is the second. Third and fourth possibility is also observed. M1 of array list of question mark, array list of question mark extends number, like I am taking. Array list of question mark extends x, maybe number or maybe interface, anything. Question mark extends x. Sir, yeah, how we can call this method? We can call this method by passing array list of either x type or its child classes. If x is an interface, then we can call this method by passing array list of either x type or its implementation classes. Are you getting? X can be a class or interface. If x is a class, then we can call this method by passing array list of either x type or its child classes. If x is an interface, then we can call this method by passing array list of either x type or its implementation classes. Are you getting? Next, fourth one, M1 of array list of question mark super x L. M1 of array list of question mark super x L. Sir, can you tell, is it valid or invalid? Ayo, valid or invalid? How many people are feeling it is invalid? Invalid. Yes, because what is the reason? Super we can't use in the generics. Are you getting? Super we can't use in the bounded types. Sir, at a class level, most of the people are going to feel, sir, this one is nothing but invalid. 100% pakka it is valid. At method level, with the question mark symbol, super keyword we can use, no problem. But at class level, with the t, type parameter t, we can't use the super keyword. With the question mark, super is allowed, no problem at all. So we can call this method by passing array list of either x type or its super classes. Either x type or its super classes. If x is an interface, okay, that part I will discuss. But this one is acceptable valid syntax only. If you can able to understand these four methods, nothing is there in the wildcard character question mark. Are you able to understand, right? Okay, let me repeat once again. Sir, how we can call first method? We can call first method by passing array list of only string type. How we can call second method? We can call this method by passing array list of any type. How we can call third method? X can be a class or interface. If x is a class, then we can call this method by passing array list of either x type or its child classes. If x is an interface, then we can call this method by passing array list of either x type or its implementation classes. Next, how we can call this method? How we can call this method? We can call this method by passing array list of either x type or its super classes, right? Sir, with the question mark symbol, at a method level, super keyword is allowed, no problem at all. At the class level, with the t, super keyword is not allowed. Okay, this is, make sure you people should aware. But now let me perform postmortem, because you have the basic idea. You got basic idea on the first one. Better to keep subheading. First one. M1 of, first one, M1 of array list of string L. M1 of array list of string L. M1 of array list of string L. Only first one. M1 of array list of string L. Sir, can you tell how we can call this method? Sir, we can call this method by passing array list of only string type. Are you getting? Only string type. So for every method, 2 points I want to talk. So first point, how we can call this method. Second point, within this method, what activity I can do. Two things I have to explain. How to call this method, and within this method, what activity we can do. Okay, first point. We can call this method. We can call this method. We can call this method by passing. We can call this method by passing. We can call this method by passing array list of. We can call this method by passing array list of only string type. We can call this method by passing array list of only string type. Only string type. Only string type. Only string type. Sir, here just observe the point well. Second conclusion is the very important. Sir, I am taking M1 method, array list of only array list of string L. Now, within the method, what activity we can do? Sir, first one, how to call this method? We can call this method by passing array list of only string type. Within the method, what activity we can do? Sir, can you tell L is what type? L is what type? Array list of string type. Sir, L is always fixed type only. Array list of string type. Only string type. Now, L dot add of A I am taking. Valid or not? Huh? L is what type? Array list of string. Why don't you add string type? Perfectly allowed. L dot add of null. Valid or not? L dot add of null. Null is valid value for any type, including string also. Sir, null is allowed, no problem at all. L dot add of 10. Valid or invalid? Invalid. Compile time error we are going to get. Because L is what type? Array list of string type. Then which type of objects we can add? Only string type. Of course, null. Null is the valid value for any type, including string type also. Null is for string, allowed, no problem. That's why, right? So second condition is, but within the method, to the list, we can add only string type of objects. Clear for all of you, right? Okay, add. But second point, but within the method, but within the method, but within the method, but within the method, within the method we can add, but within the method we can add only string type of objects. Within the method we can add only string type of objects to the list. We can add only string type of objects to the list. We can add only string type of objects to the list. To the list. We can add only string type of objects to the list. By mistake, if we are trying to add any other type, by mistake if we are trying to add any other type, by mistake if you are trying to add any other type, any other type, then if we are trying to add any other type, then we will get, if we are trying to add any other type, then we will get what, Anna? We will get compile time error. Then we will get compile time error. Then we will get compile time error. Okay, that's all. Are you getting? So at this point, take this one, m1 of array list of string l, m1 of array list of string l, m1 of array list of string l at add of a valid, l at add of null valid, l at add of 10 invalid. L at add of 10 itself is invalid, compile time error we are going to get. I hope completed, right? Okay, this one. Next. So that's all. Sir, how we can call this method? Now 2 points. How we can call this method, and within the method what things we can do. Sir, can you tell how we can call this method? We can call this method by passing array list of only string type. Sir, within the method what activity we can do? We can add only string type of objects under null, because null is also valid value of string type. That's why if you are trying to add any other type, immediately compile time error we are going to get. Clear for all of you, right? Okay, this is next one. Second, okay, keep submitting this one. Second one, m1 of array list of question mark l, m1 of array list of question mark l, array list of question mark l, m1 of array list of question mark l. Okay, just observe this point well. Sir, can you tell how we can call this method? Sir, we can call this method by passing array list of any type. Sir, here see, I am taking m1 array list of question mark l. Sir, this is m1 of array list of question mark l. Think about this method, forget about this one, already completed. Sir, I am taking array list of string l1 is equal to new array list of string m1 of l1. Sir, for this requirement, is this method can listen or not? Because we can call this method by passing array list of any type. Next, sir, here array list of integer l2 is equal to new array list of integer, okay, m1 of l2. Sir, for this requirement, is this method can listen or not? Yes, because we can call that method by passing array list of any type, maybe integer or maybe string or maybe student or customer, like any type, any type, m1 of l3 dot. Sir, we can call that method by passing array list of any type. Is it advantage feature or not? Yes. Okay, this any type, any unknown type you can pass, no problem at all. Okay, this is at first point. We can call this method by passing, we can call this method by passing array list of, any unknown type, we can call this method by passing array list of any unknown type, any unknown type or any type, simple word any type. We can call this method by passing array list of any type. Okay, point number 1 is the clear. Sir, advantage of the syntax is we can call this method by passing array list of any type. But here there is one universal rule is there. For every advantage, there is some disadvantage is there. If you are getting some benefit, definitely you should miss something. Okay, what thing we are missing here is, listen. Sir, can you tell L is what type? Array list of any type. At your runtime, you may pass a string, you may pass integer, you may pass a student, or you may pass a double, I don't know. So we don't know the type. It may be any type. Now, L dot add of 10.5 I am adding. Is it valid or invalid? Within the method, I am adding 10.5. Valid or invalid? 100% pakka invalid. Because we can call this method by passing array list of any type. Sir, I am passing array list of string. I am calling M1 by passing L1. L1 is what type? String type. Sir, now array list of string is coming. For array list of string, how you can add double type? Are you getting problem? Or, sir, array list of integer. Any type, you can call that method by passing array list of any type. Now, which thing is coming? Array list of integer is coming. For array list of integer, how you can add 10.5 double? Compile time error or not? So, within the method, we can't add anything except null. Are you getting? Because we don't know the type exactly. It may be array list of string, it may be array list of integer, it may be array list of double, I don't know which thing you are going to pass. Then how you can add a particular type. So, is it valid or invalid? Array? Invalid. L dot add of A I am taking. Valid or invalid? Huh? Invalid. Is there any guarantee you are always going to pass a list of string only? No. That's why invalid. L dot add of 10. Huh? Invalid. L dot add of null. Valid or not? Why null is allowed? Because null is valid value for any type. Pass, you can pass anything, null is allowed for the type, no problem at all. That's why null is allowed. Is it clear for all of it? Okay. So within the method, the problem here is within the method, we can't add anything except null because we don't know the type. We don't know the type exactly. Then immediately you ask, sir, why null is allowed? Why null is allowed? Null is valid value for any type, no problem at all. Are you able to understand? Sir, what is the advantage of this method? Advantage of this method, we can call this method by passing array list of any type. But what is the disadvantage of this syntax? Within the method, we can add only null, but you can't add anything. Sir, if you can't add anything, what is the use of this? You may have this doubt. Within a minute, I will clarify. First, at this point. But within the method, we can't add anything to the list. But within the method, we can't add anything to the list. We can't add anything to the list. We can't add anything to the list except a null. We can't add anything to the list except a null. Except a null. Except a null. Null. Because we don't know the type exactly. Because we don't know the type exactly. Because we don't know the type exactly. We don't know the type exactly. Exactly. Next up. We don't know the type exactly. Next one. Next up. Why null is allowed? You know the reason also. Why null is allowed? Null is allowed because it is valid value for any type. Okay, add. Null is allowed. Null is allowed because it is a valid value for. Null is allowed because it is valid value for. Null is allowed because it is valid value for any type. Null is allowed because it is valid value for any type. valid value for any type, any type. Okay, that's all. Are you able to understand, right? Okay, make sure you people should have clarity, right? Okay, next one. Take this example first. M1 of array list of question mark L. M1 of array list of question mark L. So L dot add of 10.5 invalid. L dot add of A invalid. L dot add of 10 invalid. Next, L dot add of null valid. Null valid. Are you getting the point, right? Okay, this is next term. Then immediately you may ask, sir, what is the advantage of this syntax? Simple enough. Sir, this type of methods are best suitable for read-only operation. Sir, I want to read, that's all. These type of methods are best suitable for read-only operation. Here just observe system.out.println L I am taking. SOP of L, that's all. Print. Sir, just to print, it may be array list of integer, array list of double, array list of customer. What is the problem? Is nothing but like this type of methods are best suitable for what? Read only operation, but not to write something. If you are going to write, then not possible, right? Okay, add. This type of methods are best suitable. This type of methods are best suitable. This type of methods are best suitable. Best suitable for. This type of methods are best suitable for. This type of methods are best suitable for read-only operation. This type of methods are best suitable for read-only operation. Read-only operation. Read-only operation. That's all. So, a bit dangerous concept is this question mark symbol. Try to understand clearly, right? Are you able to understand? So, sir, for the second method also. Now, let me summarize once again. Sir, how to call first method? We can call first method by passing array list of string type. Within the method, we can add only string type of objects and null. How we can call this method? We can call this method by passing array list of any type. But within the method, we can't add anything except null. This type of methods are best suitable for read-only operation. So, second method behavior also you aware. Third one, okay? Keep subheading M1 of array list of question mark. M1 of array list of question mark extends XL. M1 of array list of question mark extends X. Array list of question mark extends XL. Array list of question mark extends XL. Sir, do you know X can be X can be class or interface. If X is a class, then we can call this method by passing array list of either X type or its child classes. So X can be either X or its child. If X is an interface, then we can call this method by passing array list of either X type or its implementation classes. Okay, add. We took this part, right? X can be either class, X can be either class or interface. X can be either class or interface. X can be either class or interface. Interface. Next, if X is a class, if X is a class, then if X is a class, then we can call this method. By passing. If X is a class, then we can call this method by passing array list of. If X is a class, then we can call this method by passing array list of either X type, array list of either X type or its child classes. Array list of either X type or its child classes. Array list of either X type or its child classes. either x type or it's a child classes. Next, if x is an interface, if x is an interface, if x is an interface, then if x is an interface, then we can call this method. If x is an interface, then we can call this method by passing. If x is an interface, then we can call this method by passing array list of. We can call this method by passing array list of either x type, array list of either x type, array list of either x type or its implementation classes. Array list of either x type or its implementation classes, or its implementation classes, implementation classes. Okay, but here one small twist. What the twist is, legend. Sir, within this method you can pass either x or its child. Which child we are passing? We don't know. Any child. Or either x or its implementation class. Which implementation class we are passing? We don't know. Sir, we don't know the type exactly. We don't know the type exactly. That's why within the method we can't add anything to the list except array. We can't add anything to the list except null. Except null. This type of methods also best suitable for read only operation. Okay, add. But next para. But within the method, we can't add. But within the method we can't add anything to the list. But within the method we can't add anything to the list. We can't add anything to the list. Anything to the list except null. We can't add anything to the list except null. Except null because we don't know. Because we don't know the type of x exactly. Because we don't know the type of x. The type of x exactly. Because we don't know the type exactly. We don't know the type exactly. Next point. This type of methods also best suitable. This type of methods also best suitable. This type of methods also best suitable. Best suitable for. This type of methods also best suitable for read only operation. This type of methods also best suitable for read only operation. Read only operation. That's all. So third point is also clear for you. Now fourth one, m1 of legend this one. Fourth one, array list of question mark. What is the next one? Super XL. Okay, take this one. Keep subheading. m1 of array list of array list of question mark super XL. m1 of array list of question mark super x. Question mark super XL. Question mark super XL at this point. Yeah, question mark super XL. We can call this method. 1 minute. Yes, what about x? X can be either class or interface. X can be either class or interface. If x is a class, then we can call this method by passing array list of either x type or its superclasses. If x is an interface, then we can call this method by passing array list of either x type or its implementation classes. Are you able to understand at this point? Yeah, x can be one small thing. If x is a class, then we can call this method by passing array list of either x type or its superclasses. If x is an interface, then there is a big story is there. That part I will discuss. First add. X can be either class or interface. X can be either class or interface. X can be either class or interface. Either class or interface. Next up. If x is a class, then if x is a class, then if x is a class, then we can call this method. If x is a class, then we can call this method. We can call this method. If x is a class, then we can call this method by passing. We can call this method by passing array list of. We can call this method by passing array list of either x type. We can call this method by passing array list of either x type or its. We can call this method by passing array list of either x type or its. Either x type or its super classes, or its super classes, or its super classes. Okay, first one. Next, if x is an interface, add. If x is an interface, then we can call this method. We can call this method by passing. We can call this method by passing. We can call this method by passing array list of. We can call this method by passing array list of either x type. We can call this method by passing array list of either x type or 1 minute. This is what interface, right? Either x type or its. Don't tell implementation classes. Implementation classes already covered under extents. If x is an interface, then we can call this method by passing array list of either x type or super classes. Either x type or, make sure. Sir, x is an interface. Correct, right? Runnable, assume. Sir, we can call this method by passing array list of either x type runnable or. So do you know, for the runnable, implementation class is there. What is that one? Thread. For the thread, super class is there. What is that one? Object. Are you getting? So let me repeat once again. We can call this method by passing array list of either x type or super class of implementation class of x. Super class of implementation class of x. Are you getting? Something like super interface, super class of implementation class of x. Can you please read once again that statement? If x is an interface, then we can call this method by passing array list of either x type or super class of implementation class of x. Super class of implementation class of x. Array list of either x type or super class of implementation class of x. Super class of implementation class of x. Implementation class of x. Okay, that's all. Are you getting? Next, take this diagram also. Runnable, valid, object, valid, thread type is nothing but no, because thread is the implementation class which is already covered under extents. Completed, right? Okay, next 1 minute. But within this method, sir, one small flexibility. Within this method, we can add null anyway possible. There is one small flexibility is there to the programmer. But within the method, we can add x type of objects to the list. We can add x type of objects to the list and null also. X type of objects and null. There is a small flexibility is there to the programmer. But in these two, we can't add anything except null. But here, we can add anything. We can add x type of objects and null. Okay, add. But within the method, we can add. X type of objects, but within the method we can add extra type of objects and a null to the list. We can add extra type of objects and a null to the list, and a null to the list, and a null to the list. That's all. Are you getting? So try to understand the behavior of question mark symbol, a bit dangerous a symbol, what you people should aware. Okay, sir. So how we can call first method? Can you tell how we can call first method? We can call first method by passing array list of either array list of only string type, but within the method we can add only string type of objects and a null. How we can call this method? M1 of array list of question mark L. We can call this method by passing array list of any type, but within the method we can't add anything except a null. We can't add anything except null because we don't know the type exactly. This type of methods are best suitable for read-only operation. Next, here x can be a class or interface. If x is a class, then we can call this method by passing array list of either x type or its child classes. If x is an interface, then we can call this method by passing array list of either x type or its implementation classes. Within the method we can't add anything except a null. This type of methods also best suitable for read-only operation. Next, x can be a class or interface. If x is a class, then we can call this method by passing array list of either x type or its superclasses. If x is an interface, then we can call this method by passing array list of either x type or superclass of implementation class of x. That's all. But within the method we can add x type of objects and a null to the list, no problem at all. That's all. These are the 4 things what you people should aware clearly, right? Are you getting? So from this discussion, what kind of question we can expect for the exam? Okay, let me talk about that one. Just a matter of another few minutes legend. What the possibility to ask the question for the exam? This is a bit dangerous symbol. You should have clear clarity. Sir Abjan, I am taking array list of string L. Array list of string L is equal to new array list of string. Valid or not? Array L is what type? Array list of string. It is always expecting what? Array list of string type only. That's why no problem at all, valid. Sir, I am taking array list of string L. Array list of. Now question mark L is equal to. Sir, can you tell L is what type? Array list of any type. Question mark means any type. Now new array list of string. Valid or not? Oi, valid, no problem. Array list of question mark L is equal to new array list of integer. Valid or not? Valid. Okay. Next, array list of question mark. Legend. Array list of question mark extends number. Array list of question mark extends number. L is equal to new array list of integer. Valid or not? Valid or not? This one valid, because integer is child class of what? Number. That's why no problem. Array list of question mark extends. Array list of question mark extends number. L is equal to number. L is equal to new array list of string. I am taking. Is it valid or invalid? This one 100% pakka invalid. What is the reason? You know, because string class is not child class of number. Do you know? Exact compile time error what you are going to get. Here is incompatible types. In incompatible types found. Incompatible type found array list of string required array list of question mark extends number. question mark extends a number like we have. Okay, next one, array list of question mark super string. Array list of question mark super string L is equal to new array list of object I am taking. Is it a valid or not? Object is super class of string. What is the problem? Valid, no problem at all. Next, make sure, observe carefully. Array list of question mark L is equal to new array list of question mark symbol. Valid or invalid? Array list of question mark L is equal to new array list of question mark extends number like I am taking. Valid or not? Ayyo, is it valid or invalid? You have to decide. Valid or not? This one. Question mark. Valid or invalid? And a question mark extends number. Among these two, which is valid, which is invalid? First one, valid. Second one, valid. No. One is valid, the other is invalid. First one, invalid. Second one, valid. Which one is the correct? Make sure 100% pakka. If the first one is invalid, automatically second one invalid, because we can use a question mark symbol only in the declaration part. On the right hand side, compulsory we should specify a class or interface without any boundary. Sir, here string, integer, string, object like. So question mark is nothing but invalid. Do you know exact comparative error we are going to get? Okay, related to question mark, exact error. Okay, unexpected type. Found. Found which one? Question mark. Unexpected type found question mark required. What the required, Anna? So class or interface without bounds. Class or interface without bounds is nothing but like this is the compile time error we are getting. Okay, same here also. Sir, here also same. Question mark extends a number. Sir, on the right hand side, compulsory we have to take class or interface without bounds. Do you know what error we are getting? Unexpected type. Unexpected type. Found question mark. Sir, found question mark extends. Found question mark extends number. Question mark extends number. Required class or interface without bounds. Class or interface without bounds is nothing but like. Sir, without any boundary is nothing but like we have. Any explanation is required about this one? Okay, make sure you people should have clear clarity right, okay, at this point. 1 minute, let me execute this, let me show, and then you can take observe this one. Here see, 1 minute, here I am taking. So test is the normal class. 1 minute. Let me take import java.util.start. 1 minute, Anna. Here observe. Sir, I am taking array list of question mark L is equal to new array list of string I am taking. Sir, can you tell is it valid or not? Array list of question mark L is equal to new array list of string. Perfectly valid. Have you observed? No problem at all. Valid. Compiles and runs fine. Now array list of question mark extends number. L is equal to new array list of string. Valid or invalid? invalid, because number is not child. Number is not child class of string is not child class of number. What compatible method? What compatible method? Incompatible type. Found array list of string, required array list of question mark extends number. Have you observed? Can you please read Anna? Incompatible types. Found array list of string, required array list of question mark extends number, like we have. Next, here say question mark extends number, new array list of integer I am taking. Valid or invalid? Integer. Valid or not? Because integer is the child class of number only. Valid, no problem at all. Next, array list of question mark, L is equal to question mark once again. Question mark once again. Valid or invalid? Invalid. Unexpected type, found question mark, required class or interface without bounds, like sir question mark extends number, same compile method. Question mark extends number, same. Unexpected type, found question mark extends number, required is nothing but class or interface without bounds, is nothing but clear for all of you, right? Okay, take this example. Take all these things. So take example all. Make sure which are valid and which are invalid. Like we should have clear clarity. Array list of string L is equal to new array list of string. Array list of question mark L is equal to new array list of string. Take clearly. Take all, including compile time methods also. Can I complete it, right? Okay, so that's how.